Today I want to tell you a little bit about my fibromyalgia. I was diagnosed about 10 years ago, and people are usually between 35 and 45 when they're diagnosed. It's also called fibrositis, and I have a walker, a cane, and a wheelchair because depending on the day, I may not be able to get out of bed, but I may not be able to stand or walk very far or very long. It mostly involves muscle pain and muscle tenderness. It affects your sleep, memory, mood. There's no cure. It's usually triggered by physical or emotional stress. Initially, when you are first diagnosed, I believe there are 8 trigger points that need to be affected for you to initially be diagnosed. It causes pain and stiffness and fatigue and tiredness, depression, anxiety. It affects your thinking, memory, concentration. It can cause headaches. I've had a lot of headaches, and I get migraines. I was getting Botox, which is like 30 different needles all over your scalp, forehead, neck, shoulders, but it's so painful. Now I use a once a month injection that I do myself at home, and also I take a prescription called sumatriptan. They don't give you very many, but those are for when you have flare-ups, because the Botox or the injection is not going to prevent complete migraines. That you will have breakthroughs. Right now I'm doing more moderate physical therapy, which I love, usually about twice a week. But my insurance only covers about 10 visits, I think once a year, and they really help. It's usually about a half an hour long, but you can't do them all the time. I do stretches. I take lots of meds, muscle relaxers and NSAIDs and pain gel, lidocaine patches. I have a great massager that I love. Sometimes I use it multiple times a day. $45 at Walmart. I'll show it to you in another video. I get injections from my pain management specialist. And the biggest thing about fibro, for short, is pain. You get it all over. And you get different... I'm a crier. You get different kinds of pain in different places at different times. And your physical activity and your emotional stress have a lot to do with it. It can exacerbate it or make it better. I have been going to psychotherapy for years, and I've finally found someone that I really like locally, and we meet on the phone virtually, and she has really helped me a lot. And just consciously working on trying to remain calm and sort of fight the anxiety and the depression that come with it very often. Trying to relax, meditation, some of the things I do to cope and make it easier, along with meds and injections and psychotherapy. I make a list of what I need to do, or if I hear of something I'm interested in, I want to research a little more, then I have another list of things to Google or books to read. I set alarms. I believe that it's healthy for your body to have sort of a natural rhythm. And I try to develop habits and routines because memory, concentration, forgetfulness is a big thing. And so I try to develop a morning and evening ritual. I try to make meals at certain times. I also have like IBS, which is sometimes comes with it. And so I get upset stomach and I take a lot of medicine. So I try to eat lunch at a certain time so that I can take my medicine with it, so I have less chance of upset stomach. And then I set an alarm to make dinner so that I'll eat something with my other medications. I have also sleep apnea, which sleep problems are common with the fibromyalgia. Also, I'm morbidly obese. I started all the way up. I went all the way up to 405, and now I'm down to 320, which is great, but it's taken a few years. You really have to fight the fibro and the depression that comes with it. And I also was fighting to find a good psychiatrist, and I finally found one. My anxiety was just so severe that it was just affecting my whole life. And I finally found a new psychiatrist. Don't give up. Keep looking if you don't find the right fit, who has really helped improve my quality of life. And I think it's important. Also, I go to a chiropractor, and different chiropractors do different things. They manipulate your joints. The one that I went to also did massage, which got me to get my own massager that I use often, and acupuncture, which I hadn't had before. I suggest that. And they use a TENS unit. It's electrical stimulation, and I have one of my own that I use at home. You plug it in to electrical, or it can have batteries, and there are electrodes and pads, and you can select different types of pulses or rhythms, and that can be helpful to fight the pain. And there's a lot more you could talk about. I would suggest also getting into some fibromyalgia support groups if you have it. Taking care of yourself mentally and physically is important, and it's your body, it's your condition, it's your disability. So take care of yourself.